Okay, I'm not getting power to the front door and the back door, the exterior electric receptacle outlets. There's a GFCI in the backyard. It was found to have been tripped when I got here, and it would not reset. We do not have a door knocker. We do not have a doorbell. Okay. Looks like we might have some drywall screws in our hinge plates. We're missing our striker plate for the deadbolt here. And then watch that step. Watch that step. Then I have a whole video about the floor. So in the flooring section, we'll be talking about this floor. Coming on along, we got a little bit of a stress crack here, a little bit of a stress crack there. That's the southwest corner of this closet. This is the front bedroom, a little bit of a stress crack right there. Now, I haven't been in the crawl space, so I'm going to hesitate about making a statement about the foundation performance. Okay, I do know that all home inspectors are required to render opinions about the foundation. I use some engineering equipment, but that does not make me an engineer. That's an opinion as a home inspector. And I measure the floor, and I'm looking for no more than 2 inches of floor height elevation differential overall, or no more than 1 inch of floor height elevation differential within 25 feet. Now I can go from this corner here to the middle of the kitchen floor, and I can get me 1 inch right there, but the floor is elevated about 1/2 inch. So I can't get 2 inches. Overall, I can't get, I got as much as 1 inch. Yeah, you feel it. It's kind of low right here. I also understand that a foundation company came in and offered an opinion about the foundation to my client. So there's that too. Coming on along, this is the bathroom. We're going to talk about this more in depth with plumbing. We're going to have a whole video about the water heater right there and about how this door is not sealed like it's supposed to be and that closet is not ventilated the way it's supposed to be. But we're going to talk more about that. And then we're just kind of rolling out. By the way, I opened that window. And these windows look like they're fairly recent installations. And I was telling my client that I thought one of them was fogging, one of these ones over here in this window. But it turns out that there's just an oily residue inside these windows. It's probably some bug spray or something. So, but it wasn't the actual window seal fogging. We're going to speak to all these things here. In fact, while we're speaking to them, we'll just turn you off for the time being. But we're coming on in. This is the breakfast area or the dining area. This is the mud room, pantry, laundry. So that's kind of a nice utilitarian room. Coming on. Before we get too far with that, just want to make sure we got all our striker plates. Our weather stripping is all torn here. Our steps, front steps and back steps, are not dimensionally uniform. You got daylight coming through here. Again, I raise these windows and close these windows and raise these blinds. Now, blinds are beyond the scope of this inspection. And I found a couple of torn screens. One of them's right here. There's a torn screen behind the bug juice. Then we got another torn screen over here. Torn or loose. Call it what you will. We do not have GFCI on this wall. We do not have GFCI for the clothes dryer. We do have GFCI for the clothes washer connection, which is kind of cool. Coming into the kitchen, we have GFCI over here, but we don't not have GFCI on our kitchen east walls. Don't remember this door this much. Yeah, I do. I remember you. I remember you too. Open sesame. See that? Oh, hey, you want to open for us? Swings open on its own accord. How about that? Okay. Back bedroom swings open on its own accord. You come over here. Now it latches. Sometimes it doesn't latch. It's this old antique knob. And it is an antique knob. Oh, that old antique knob It can be kind of difficult sometimes, but it's not as difficult as this one. And then our clothes closet. Okay, we've got a light switch. We're supposed to have a light switch, but we do not have a cover, just like in the garage and just like in the attic. And this one also has a pull string on it. You're not supposed to have a pull string on it. Got a little bit of a shear crack right there. Again, windows all open and closing, doing like they're supposed to. I raise and close the blinds. I know what I was about to tell you. I know. I feel like going back. I feel like repeating myself. I feel like there's things to share. Blinds are beyond the scope of this inspection, but these blinds, I can't raise or lower them. I just have them propped up inside the windows. I did not operate these. I'm going to take them down. Oh, are you kidding me? Well, look at that. I guess I did operate them. I was going to show you how they fall out. I'm not going to stress them. Coming on along, we got a dark wall over here, so it's kind of hard to see. You can kind of see a little bit of movement right in here next to this window. This would be like the dining area. That would be the living area, or however you want to do it. I'm not a decorator. And it's this time, I don't know if you can tell, that I sound a little tired, or there's more clouds than when we started, or maybe the shadows are a little different. They certainly are on the floor. This is the time when I like to say thank you, dear client. Thank you for your trust and your business. Those things mean the world to my family and I, so I certainly do appreciate that. And if you think that I did you a pretty good job, there's a good Google review means a lot to a small businessman like myself. And there's a story to that. Google, for whatever reason, and I hope it's when you go to my Google account that you find different, but apparently, up until this point, Google has decided to remove all my reviews. I don't have any. I had all kinds of nice reviews. I didn't have any bad reviews. It was Google, man. And they just decided, I don't know what's wrong with them, but they did. They did that to me. So now I'm begging you for reviews, man. I was crying, throw myself down on the floor, throw a temper tantrum. You don't have to leave me a review. I'm not making you do it. This door threshold is torn right here. But this is to my 12 followers. Oh, 13. Thank you, Chicago. But there's like buttons down here. If I made you smile, or you gained some knowledge, a little knowledge, helped you with your home buying, home living, home selling process. Just hit me up with a like down there. And if you have insomnia, I'm told that my smooth FM radio voice will lull you right to sleep. So hit the subscribe like button. I don't know if it's a subscribe button or a follow button or whatever. All those buttons down there, just go nuts, man. Hit them all.